Ever feel like your brain's stuck using Splash when you know it has Hyper Beam? You spend hours meticulously EV training your day, the perfect routine, the master plan, all the to-do lists, like setting up stealth rock, spikes, and toxic spikes, only to find it's already lunchtime and you haven't even started the main battle. Or are you just throwing yourself into the day like a random battle, getting hit with critical procrastination and overwhelm before you even choose your first move, scrolling your phone, feeling that dread build? Stick with me. If you've ever grinded levels, planned a team, or felt the thrill of outsmarting an opponent in Pokémon, your brain is already wired for this. By the end of this, you'll understand how Pokémon already conditioned your brain for peak performance, and exactly how to use a simple Pokémon strategy to break the cycle of morning dread and guilt, unlock near limitless focus and creativity, and actually finish what you start consistently. Productivity hacks wear off, hidden abilities stick. You just need the right professor to unlock them. Look, I get it. I'm just a man pretending to be a cartoon mouse. What do I know? But, just like you, I've spent countless hours strategizing, both in games like Pokémon and in life. I've had the most elaborate plans, preparations, and routines. I thought this setup was giving me the edge. But then I noticed something. The real champions, the people truly crushing their goals, weren't spending hours setting entry hazards. They were like those trainers who lead with a choice specs Dragonite using outrage. Immediate, overwhelming power. So I tried it. I ditched the complex setup. I just woke up and battled, and it felt wrong. Like sending out a Magikarp against a Mewtwo. I expected to crash out, burn out, and fall out, to be totally groggy and zombie-like. But the champions were onto something. It worked shockingly well. I could just wake up and get to work and slip straight into a flow state. Productivity surged, like hitting a critical hit on my most important task right out of the gate. So, what's the secret? Why does this hyper-offense strategy work so well first thing in the morning? It boils down to something scientists call flow proneness. Think of it as your brain's natural ability, the one that's active the moment the battle starts. Most morning routines, the meditation, the journaling, the cold showers, they're designed to boost this flow proneness later. They're like using swords dance or nasty plot. Powerful, but they take a turn or several hours to set up. As soon as you wake up, your flow proneness is naturally at its peak. Like a Pokémon with the speed boost ability, you're already faster on turn 1. Why? Low cognitive load, your brain's RAM is clear. No status conditions, no entry hazards, no lingering confusion from yesterday's battle. You haven't loaded anything up yet. Think of it like RAM in a computer. Cognitive load is lowest upon waking up. The less cognitive load we have, the easier it is to access flow. It's a clean slate, ready for immediate action. Upon waking, your brain waves are close to flow. This makes it easier to slide out of bed and deep into a flow state. You're basically starting the battle already halfway through your focus energy move. The mistake the biohacker trainer makes? They waste this natural turn 1 advantage, setting up stuff they don't need yet. The biohacker wakes up and squanders the flow that they could have with an elaborate routine that ironically is designed to help them get into flow later on. It doesn't make sense. The champion trainer wakes up and immediately uses their strongest move on their most important opponent, your main task. They wake up and dive straight into high priority work immediately, and they're rewarded with flow. Okay, so just wake up and go hyper offense, right? Problem solved. Not quite. Remember the choice specs Dragonite locked into outrage. It's powerful, but what happens next? Confusion, burnout, vulnerability. I tried the wake up and work strategy for a year. Yes, I got tons done early. While I was getting tons of work done first thing in the morning, I actually did start to burn out. I saw it with the champion types too. Super productive, yes, but also they were tired, some were overweight, they had lots of bad relationships. I too started to feel a little tired, a little frazzled. Why? Because they forgot a crucial Pokémon mechanic, recovery. Flow is expensive for the brain. It requires recovery in order to access flow again. The hyper offense trainers, they never hit the Pokémon Center. They just keep battling until they faint from exhaustion. It's no wonder the billionaire entrepreneur types were burning out. They never took the time to recover. But the biohacker trainers, they are masters of recovery. Their routines are basically max potions and full restores. So, here's the dilemma. Biohacker, amazing recovery, but wastes the initial flow power. All set up, late attack. Champion, amazing initial attack, but burns out from no recovery. All attack, no sustain. How do we get the best of both worlds? It's simple, elegant, and leverages everything we just discussed. Step 1. Choose your lead Pokémon. This is critical. Before you go to sleep, decide on your most important task for the next morning, your one high priority objective. Lay out everything you need. Open the document. Find the specific email. Break down the very first tiny step. You need to set the task up the night before in extreme detail so you don't waste any time figuring out what to work on. Mindlessly glide right into the task. No decisions in the morning. You're setting your lead Pokémon and its first move before the battle link connects. Step 2. Immediate attack. The moment your eyes open, maybe splash water on your face, quick bathroom break, go! We're talking 60 to 90 seconds from waking to starting that pre-planned task. Not in an hour, not even in 10 or 15 minutes. We're talking within 90 seconds of opening your eyes while you're still half asleep. You'll feel groggy, maybe resistant. Push through. Trust the process. Your speed boost is kicking in. It'll be a struggle at first. Within 15 minutes or so, you'll be deep in flow. Step 3. The sweep. Ride that wave of natural flow. Because you prepared, you slipped right in. Now, focus. Aim for 1 to 3 hours of deep work on that single high priority task. This is you, sweeping their team after your +2 speed boost. Unstoppable. Step 4. Recovery phase. After that focused work block, now you hit the Pokémon Center. Do your meditation, journaling, exercise, make that fancy coffee, get sunlight, stretch, whatever refuels you. What looks like doing nothing is how I reset my entire system. It replenishes your PP, heals your HP, and prepares you for the next battle, the rest of your day. Never skip recovery. This is the perfect blend. You harness the peak natural flow proneness like the champion. You recover effectively to prevent burnout and boost flow for later like the biohacker. Work first, recover later. Your Pokémon training, the focus, the strategy, the understanding of timing and energy has prepared you for this. Your challenge: try this tomorrow. Tonight, pick your one priority task. Set it up, make it obvious what to do first. Tomorrow, wake up, 90 seconds, start the task. Ride the flow for 1 to 3 hours. Then do your feel-good routine. Ever feel like you're playing the wrong game? This is how to finally start winning. Take control, like choosing the perfect counterpick. Build momentum, like setting up a sweep. Feel accomplished, like earning that gym badge before 10 a.m. You have the potential. You've trained for this. Now, go claim your victory. Let me know in the comments. What priority are you choosing for tomorrow morning? Or if you aren't the commenting type, maybe just slam one more viddy with your boy. As always, I'm Pika Explains.